we're here.
Hey everybody, happy Friday and welcome to Threeflings, the only show on Twitch with 3 tieflings every Friday night. Threeflings is a collection of one-shot adventures from the UNCAGED Anthology, so if this is your first episode or your 80th, welcome, you are all caught up. We have incredibly little continuity. Tonight we are playing Scales of Truth by Jackie Leung from UNCAGED Volume 3 with Yuki Onna on the cover. And tonight's adventure has few content warnings. It will feature snakes. So if the noodly boops are a trigger for you, feel free to duck out, and we look forward to seeing you next week. Without further ado, let's meet our tiefs, starting with Ink. Tell us about your tief.
Hi, my name is Ink. You can find me in chat and on Twitter at TheseDeadPens. Tonight, as usual, I am playing your magical girl frog queen, Pact of the Tome warlock Ophelia, who's patronized by her mother. Big pink fluff, little less fluffy in terms of magic.
Zan, tell us about your tief.
Hi, I'm playing Shy, who is our resident knowledge cleric plus, and she knows everything about everything and will throw the book at her enemies, and has a bookworm companion named Mystorious.
And Gwen, tell us about your tief.
I'm playing Adara, a resident fighty-bitey tiefling. She has no magic, but she won't let that stop her from starting trouble with her warg puppy Crouton.
Heck yeah, I just put a total nonsense command in the chat.
Beautiful.
Gwen is not a command.
Why not?
So, So, who wants to give us previously on Threeflings? We took a week off for the holiday, but before that, we played Death Don't Do Us Part by Kelly Mangerino, our final episode from Volume 2, which is why our Rusalka is on display behind me.
Yay! Oh, we finished a volume. It's so weird to think about.
I have no memory of that because we had the we just pre-recorded our Christmas thing. We had the week off. It was so long ago. What happened?
There was a death knight. I'll give you that as a hint.
Oh, I'm trying to. Yes, the.
Shy didn't play, so
Shy
Zan,
didn't
you
play.
are excused from not knowing what's happening.
Yes, I remember the Death Knight. It was like a whole like civil unrest kind of thing, and the Death Knight was like, "Hey, you can join us and deal with this guy who is like actively committing crimes against humanity, or you can do what you want, and I will also fight you." I remember the ending. I don't remember the lead up. I'm sorry.
I will admit I was in chat, and there were quite a few tangents, including a Draco Hydra? Chromatic Draco Hydra?
Right, that was
Who
our
blew up a
fundraiser.
police station.
Yes, the Be Gay Do Crime. Also, thank you again for helping us do that.
All right. So yeah, we went to a town, right?
You did.
And then at the town, there were some people who were like, "Hey, some people in my family." There was a guy who was like, "Some people in my family are dying, being killed by a ghost. Fix it." And we went, "Okay," and then went to go investigate what was going on because I don't remember what the premise the quest giver gave us was, but the result was that there was a guy who was involved in a cult, and he tried to frame his sister, who was also in the cult, as being the only cultist in town, and got a paladin in on like ousting his sister, because then he would be the most high-ranking person in the cult. But the paladin didn't stop investigating, and he was like, "Well, this is a problem, because I'm still doing my culty stuff, but now there's a paladin here." So he killed the paladin, who then came back as a death knight because she was just like, "I have unfinished business in ousting this cult," and so there was a death knight going around killing cultists, and we figured that out, and we're like, "All right, we will help you resolve this," and then we did. And also, because it was a fundraiser episode, there was a lot of chaos induced by money.
Yes.
Yeah.
Including a chromatic hydra? Rainbow Draco
Hydra. That
Draco
flew
Hydra.
across the sky and like spat things and was like, "Be gay, do crime, kids."
Yeah.
Yep.
Also,
7 heads, each spewing a different color.
and the
is what
police
I
were in
remember.
on it. That was the other part of the adventure.
Yes,
And-
because fuck them cops.
And at the end, you earned the ire of Leviatar, I
Right.
believe.
Which won't
And
come up.
that will have no ramifications whatsoever in Uncaged Goddesses. When
Absolutely
you
not.
play the Leviatar adventure.
Uncaged Volume,
Yeah.
Uncaged Volume 5, it's all about the evil goddesses, of which Leviatar is definitely not one.
You know,
Definitely.
I was going to say that since Shai had absolutely no involvement in that particular adventure.
Yeah, you're fine.
Leviatar has no beef with you.
Yeah, you're gonna be the one person that she's gonna like be okay
You
with
can
talking to.
live.
Yes. Yes, this was such a weird episode, but also like really well played.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God bless.
And also 10 years ago.
Oh,
So, yeah, we have had a lot going on since then. But now, let's go to today with the Jackie's Adventure Scales of Truth. So, I'm gonna say Shai. You were not part of pissing off a goddess. Instead,
Your time will come.
You know what?
have-
I generally try not to piss off gods or goddesses. It's part of my job description.
Your time will come.
just wait for goddesses. Just wait. We'll make it happen
Mhm.
eventually.
There's
Don't
no
worry
way.
about it.
There's no way we can make it through all 21 without pissing off at least one of them.
Fair enough. Sorry, Jess.
It's fine.
Sorry.
You all have a shared point of inspiration. And as a reminder to anybody watching, you can use channel points to give a crit, fail, or success to anyone on this screen right now, which includes me. So Shai, all that, your friends were angering a goddess. You have heard that the nearby jungles of Numat hold a hidden relic. There are legends of a relic inside a mysterious shrine that's well protected deep within the jungle. Adventurers have sought it generations. Some are never seen again, others return empty-handed. There's been mentioned guides and important landmarks to look for on the way, but only scholars who focus on this specific legend are clear on what they are. These would be like your Indiana Jones's dad, kind of specializing in them.
Obviously, this temple was just waiting for me to find it.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
And you would also know that a certain Professor Haltz, who is that exact kind of archaeologist.
Crit to the first person who puts on a hat.
Oh, no! Oh!
I don't have a hat, I have a Stormy, I'm sorry.
I mean, yeah,
I
I
I have
guess
ears.
Zan. I think it was Zan.
Let's see, Gallic Goblin, were you paying attention? Time to find out.
check the VOD.
Check the body. Someone clip it! Draz! The clip!
Oh my gosh.
Was it me?
It was
Yes!
Crit for Ophelia.
Yes! Thank you.
Unsurprisingly,
I'll
my
keep
shoe
the
doesn't
Santa
want to stay
hat
on my head.
It's the season.
I can't. They don't stay up. They're very.
I'll keep it on until I get too hot.
Thank you, though. I appreciate it.
Shai, you would know that this professor has been seen at Port Gibraltar, which is the last port on the way to the jungles. You might also know that your good friends Adara and Ophelia are not too far from that area. Having written you, and told you that they angered a goddess with Vittori.
Oh, of course. Well, Adara, I know, is down for an adventure like this.
Oh, yeah.
And Ophelia is generally cheerful to be along on any adventure, so I think it would be best to meet up with them first.
All right.
So it's like, I know what port they're at. I know what kind of taverns Idara likes, so I'm going searching in those first.
Okay.
It's probably not hard to find her.
So, for the three of you arriving at various times, you arrive in the bustling city of Port Gibraltar. The sun is high, and the air is warm from a coastal breeze. Town square is full of merchants, travelers, and locals partaking in the rush of daily life. You make your way to one of the nearby taverns to secure lodgings and rest after your journey. The exotic herbs hang to dry around the main door, combining with the smell of cooking food, creates an inviting aroma. Tavern worker greets you and promises food and drink. And that's when you run into each other.
Just like for a minute, I thought I had the wrong tavern. There hasn't been a brawl yet.
Idara nods at you and just says, "Give it time," and then gives one of the people in the sitting in the corner the stink eye.
Give it time, picks up her glass, smashes it into someone's head.
Challenge accepted.
It's wonderful to see you, Shai. You'll never imagine what we did last week. Although,
I did receive a letter from Vittori, something about a goddess and a death knight and
Draco Lich.
and something about a Draco Hydra. I want to
not Draco Lich.
get
That's
more
a different thing.
clarification on that, because I don't believe I've heard of a creature like that before.
Okay.
All right, sit down.
Do you want to explain it? Because I don't think Shai's gonna believe me.
I will explain it.
Really, I don't think I'll believe Idara any better, but Vittori was the one that mentioned it in her letter, so...
Vittori's trustworthy, and I have to preface this by saying that none of this is going to be exaggeration, and that I'm going to recount to the best of my ability what the fuck we fought. I would say probably with like 80% accuracy. I mostly saw it from far away and out a window.
If you try to recount it, Ophelia will definitely add sound effects and little hand movements, or correct you if you say something wrong.
Well, I may have to try and track it down later, as it could be some sort of experiment. In any case, I have heard of a relic. And this would be a sponsored excavation.
Yeah. I'm in. Where do we need to go?
Good. I just have to visit this researcher who will give us more information.
And in fact, as you are discussing this, your meal is placed in front of you. It smells delicious. You've got some curry. You have some pot stickers and some really...
Man, I forgot to eat dinner before this episode.
I did too.
I ate food. I'm responsible. Just kidding.
Ate food as well, right before.
An older man with gray hair and odd spectacles approaches your table. Greetings. Ooh, you all look to be quite capable individuals, and I could certainly use your talents for an Jessica can't talk. An expedition deep into the heart of the jungle. You'll be paid well, and perhaps we may find some interesting treasures. Does that offer interest to any of you?
First of all, I would like to make an insight check on this guy. But second, Shai, is this the guy you were talking about?
I do believe this is the person that I was just discussing. I believe you sent a letter to my order. They may have informed you that I was in the area. I'm Shai of the Brighthorns.
Oh, yes. Oh, lovely. Good. I'm Professor Holtz, scholar, archaeologist, and field researcher extraordinaire. It's lovely to meet a Brighthorn and your guard and ward, I assume.
I got a 12 on insight.
What are you checking?
I assumed it was going to be some sort of prank or ruse because we got approached out of nowhere, but apparently Shy knows this guy, so I guess Idara has the, like, is this a trick filter on, and then is thrown off by Shy being like, ah yes, my contact. So she's just kind of like,
And Shy's just like, these are my compatriots. This is Idara and Ophelia.
I like your glasses.
Oh, thank you. Octagonal. So that you can see the world.
Yes.
is that how that works?
Well, not really, but they do look rather sassy, don't they?
Ophelia's like, fake glasses? Hmm.
Are they fake or just unusually shaped? Because there's a difference.
They are real glasses, but they are octagonally shaped and very
Okay.
thick.
I was trying to discern if he meant like the glasses are fake or if it's what he said was fake. I'm like, what is the truth?
Should I be like, I was actually going to see if I could find you, since I had heard of this expedition of yours.
Oh, well, it's serendipitous that we all need to eat then, isn't it? So, I suppose you want to know about this, shrine. Well, the lost shrine has been lost for centuries. But there are 3 major landmarks, and thanks to a map that I inherited from a long deceased cartographer and collector of books and ancient items, I have deciphered them. I believe I know the location. And furthermore, I believe I know what the relic does. And I'm, of course, willing to pay you. The 1,000 gold as a group, plus anything you find in the shrine is yours. I'm really just interested in returning with the relic and seeing what it does.
That is
Proving
most
my theory.
generous.
What's your theory?
It grants insight into the ultimate truth.
Oh, I must see if this actually peers into truths.
That does
Yes,
sound like some magic relic bullshit.
I am very interested in this. For those of you that forget, Ophelia's like major flaw is that she's like, I want to discover a lot of stuff, and that means sometimes I endanger myself.
It's like Shy would be like, now is this actual truth or is this perceptual truth?
Well, that's the question. I do believe it could be an artifact from a long-lost religion. Lost as well with the tomb. But, as we all know, truth is relative. So, what type of truth will the artifact tell us? That's the question. What is ultimate truth?
So, just a quick thing. So my only real hang-up is that this is a tomb. That's a little bit of a hang-up for me, at least.
Well, then you are in luck there, because it is a shrine. It is unclear if it is a tomb, though of course many adventurers may have in fact died there, as they've never... Though there are, from what I have put together, guardians and wards and perhaps other magical devices protecting the artifact. And I more than dabble in magic myself, so I shouldn't have a problem with that. And the 3 of you are all skilled adventurers and doers of daring.
Oh, you're coming with us?
Dude, yes. It's my discovery.
Yeah, that should be interesting.
I just kind of look at Shy.
Shy just kind of shrugs. He is the one with the map.
All right.
I mean, okay.
And the knowledge of this particular artifact and shrine.
Yes. Now, just a quick question. Are you a kind of scholar that can defend yourself, or are we also going to have to act as your bodyguards when we go into this, in case things are dangerous?
Well, what a question. I, a field researcher and no fair shakes at magic. myself. I mean, I'm not really one for, sword fighting. I can throw a rather mean dagger, but,
So that's a yes.
yes to which, my dear?
Oh,
So-
to like the idea that we might have to like keep an eye, and in case anything happens, we might have to like jump out and help.
Yeah, it's a yes, you stay in the back.
Oh, yes, I tend to stay behind my sturdier compatriots. Shoot spells from a distance, as it were. Hang on to my trusty books.
Ophelia's looking down at herself, and she's like, "People think I'm sturdy."
In
Shai's
Adara's
just
head,
like-
it's 3 people behind the sturdy one.
Hey, I'm pretty sturdy myself.
That's true.
Shai's like, I have armor.
And a shield.
Yes, I have a friend, Captain Scalia, who owns a riverboat, first through the jungle. Though I do believe we will have to go on foot at some point. She can take us out of town once, of course, we finish our meal. Or you finished your meal, I already ate.
All right.
So, once you finish, should we head off?
Yeah, that sounds like
Yes.
the plan.
Yes, sounds good.
All right. I guess I expedite my eating so we
Excellent.
can get out of here. Is it like we're heading out during the day, right? This is like a lunch meal?
Yeah.
Okay.
Enjoy your curry. I'll be sitting up at the bar with an adulterated child.
A what?
He gestures to a whiskey flask. Says, always carry it for your tea. And gives you a wink.
I immediately like him better. All right. Yeah, it's... I guess if he's gonna be a little bit away, I will voice to the group that I've got concerns that this is gonna be a little less abandoned than he thinks, given that there's active wards and guards, apparently. But, you know.
Well, you know, given the tombs and relics that we've gone after, a lot of the protections can stay in place for quite a while.
That is
Maybe
very
they're
true.
weakened, but it doesn't mean that they're gone entirely.
Yeah. Agree. Hoping that's the case for this one, because it's been a while since we've just straight up, like, gotten to go, find some old shit, deal with traps from wizards from centuries ago. Feels
Yeah.
good to dunk on the dead.
I'm gonna like turn and look at Adar and be like,
Look,
in what way are we dunking?
fuck you, dead wizard. I beat your shitty trap. There's nothing you
Okay.
can do about it.
Okay, that's fair. I will say magic users do tend to get a little bit like big for their spell book. You know?
Exactly.
Sometimes.
Shit, is there gonna be a lich? No, No.
I was gonna say a lich is like CR like 25 or something, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna say
we're
no.
fine.
Yes, but
It's like it's not impossible to find a lich in this situation, but I somehow doubt it.
If we do, then we submit a change order immediately and renegotiate pay, because fuck that.
oh, definitely. If we have
Alright.
to deal with a lich, that's an entire other bag of beans.
Yep. All right, we good to head out?
Everybody give me a perception check.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah, with my 10 perception, hell yeah.
Guess what? I rolled with advantage, and I got a natural 1 and a natural 20.
Oh my gosh.
Nice.
So is
So,
that like a 40, Adara?
No, but it is a 33.
Okay.
Perception.
You were really close to it, too.
I got a 19.
Okay.
I got 17.
Okay. So as you are wrapping up your meal, all of you overhear some nearby halflings at another table excitedly discussing a tea festival at the nearby village of Westlake. One of them is talking about there's small batch brews and this tea festival, like
can't be missed. The other one is like, it's on the other side of the forest. That's like several days' journey. Blah. And the other one's like, but knowing their ages and this tea is amazing. It's gotta be the tea. We've gotta go to the tea. It's an annual thing. Come on, you can walk through the forest. And kind of convincing the other one to go, like, have this really fantastic tea. One village over, or a couple villages over on the other side of the forest.
I hear them say this, and I put a hand on Shy's shoulder before she can say anything, and I just say, later. After.
Turns to look at
We're already going halfway through the forest. We can just go the rest of the way after we find the shrine.
Yeah, after.
Yes. I like tea.
Huh. So after you eat, pick up Professor Holt.
Goes, excellent. Let's go meet the captain.
Captain,
Let's.
how many people are you bringing? Oh
Well-
no, for the boat. Fuck, I remember.
Yeah, the boat.
Yeah. Look, I had the ale and then the food, so...
She's very particular about her boat, actually.
He takes you down to the dock, and you see a half-orc leaning against a riverboat. She hails Professor Haltz.
He goes, yes. Hello, Captain.
She sees the three of you and goes, oh no. I did not agree to a cursed voyage. No. Not on my boat.
Fuck you, we're not cursed.
Why does everyone think we're cursed?
I can lift curses. We are not cursed.
They're mistaking us for other people.
She goes, oh really?
Yeah.
How many shipwrecks have you been on? Are you gonna sink? Are you gonna sink my baby girl here?
Shy's
Not really
mentally
a shipwreck,
counting how many shipwrecks she's been on, and I
Same.
think it's only been 2.
Same?
I'm trying to figure out, has Ophelia been in a shipwreck officially? I don't think so.
And then there was that one shipwreck we were on where it got better.
We own a
Yeah.
boat.
We do own the boat.
We own a boat, it is unsunk.
Yes.
That is what I will say instead of answering her question about how many shipwrecks we've been on.
Also, I don't believe I've ever actually been in a shipwreck. I've come across a couple, but like those were like previously.
Yeah, they were sunk when we got there.
Yes.
Anybody can give me a deception check, please?
I can do it.
Yeah, please. What is a better answer?
I'm assisting.
That's a natural 20 plus 5. That's a 25.
Yes,
She said a shipwreck.
we're not mentioning the ship Ophelia sucks by setting it on fire.
So I got a natural 20 plus 5, so that's a 25.
Yeah, Ophelia sunk the Argo.
Well, okay, well that wasn't a shipwreck if it was docked,
Yeah.
technically.
Also, the ship deserved it, so...
Also, it was Jason, so does it count? Hi, Jackie!
Oh, that's Jackie, the author of this adventure in the chat.
Hey.
Everybody say hi. Okay, so Captain Scalia kind of looks at you and goes, all right. I'm not really one for superstition anyway. I was just messing with the professor. Get on board. We'll go.
Yay!
He goes,
I think Shy is determined to not let this boat sink now, so that they at least have somewhat of a better reputation.
Yes.
Well, to adventure.
Yay! I like adventure.
So what kind of creatures can we find in this forest? I kind of want to ask the boat captain, kind of like, what have they encountered on their journeys up and down the river?
well, usual jungle stuff. Snakes, fake cats, tigers. Although I've heard deeper into the jungle, there's some pretty weird stuff. So we'll see.
How weird is
So
weird?
I'm not gonna go all the way with you.
How weird is weird? Because these two were telling me about a really weird thing that they encountered a couple of weeks ago, which I didn't really even think was possible.
I've heard about some territorial disputes between what they call the king and the god down here, but we'll see. We'll see. They should.
I don't really go in for that stuff. I just kind of take
king.
people on tours, do my deliveries.
The
Okay.
king and the god. Are they mountain-sized creatures?
You know, people always exaggerate. We'll go in for... Anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah,
Who
we've
wants-
seen a lot of weird animals.
It's to give me a nature or survival check to help navigate.
Yes.
one of
I
us
will
or
do
all of us?
that.
Anybody can do it. Or you can
Uh,
all do it.
I was gonna say, if Shy wants to do nature, I will assist.
I will do survival.
Okay, I will not assist you then, because I'm not proficient.
And that would be a 26.
Okay.
Nice. No assistance needed.
So, heading down the river, Professor Holtz gets really excited. He goes, "Ah! The first landmark! I was correct! It's the monolith! Look! Look! Look!" And you see a stone-lined grove with a massive black monolith of jagged stone.
Oh.
That's it! That's the first one!
Well, as a landmark, that's a very good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's quite hard to miss, which is good.
Yes.
What the
Falls
fuck is
should be
it?
next. What was that?
What the fuck is it? Just like
monolith.
a rock formation? Did something put it there?
Well, generally monoliths are created landmarks rather than naturally formed.
Is it like
According to my study, it could be tied into the religion of the
Of the what?
Of the shrine of the lost religion, lost people, the lost shrine. Although it could also be a leftover meal from a rock-eating creature.
Hmm.
What kind of creature eats rocks?
Elementals.
Yeah, I was about to say, elementals, earth elementals of some sort.
Oh yeah! The elementals we met really didn't eat much, they kind of just hung out. So, interesting.
Give me another nature survival check, friends.
I'm just
Oh.
sitting here.
I'm on a boat. Okay.
I'm
Okay, survival.
while everyone else is being useful, I'm just gonna be in the back. I'm flipping I have a trick coin, I think. I'm just flipping it.
That's a 16 on survival.
Okay.
I got a 17 for nature.
All right. So a little time passes, and you start to hear water rushing, even though your boat is still staying kind of the same. It goes, "Ah, yes, this is it! This is it! Do you hear that? It's the falls! It's the falls! We are going the right way! Ha, Captain, I told you!" And she's like, "Yeah, okay, good job, sir." And the boat steers around a rock formation resembling a massive serpent with water pouring out of its mouth, joining the river.
Interesting.
That's cool.
Yeah, that is really cool.
Does it seem
I am so tempted to use legend lore on that to see if I can figure out whatever I can about it.
do it?
But I have a feeling I might need that later.
Does it seem crafted, like carved, or does it seem like, it could have been a stone snake that just laid down? Because we've run into a lot of
Ooh.
stone things.
Yeah, that's a good question. You can give me an Arcana check, since you don't
Sure.
have stone cunning.
I sure don't. Bold of you to assume I have Arcana either. 6.
It could be a stone stake, but it also could be crafted. The way that the water is rushing and you are on a boat moving around, it's hard to tell.
All right. Just kind of watch the snake in case it comes alive, because we've met a lot of stone things that were not actually statues.
True.
And
So
plus,
regardless, it looks a little worn by time.
plus you are very familiar with Ophelia's snake staff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, they'll like take out the snake stuff and be like, matches. So,
A little further, what were you gonna say? Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna ask the I don't remember what the guy's name is. The guy who's funding the expedition. Did he even give us his name?
Professor Holtz.
Oh yeah, Professor Holtz. I'm gonna say, so, were they like a cult of Nagas or something? There's like a lot. There's a big old snake.
Well, we'll have to find out when we get there, won't we?
There. I didn't know how much research you had done beforehand.
Do you suppose it's because it's a common animal in the forest?
It could be. It could be. Also, many religions have assigned magical powers to snakes. It could be them symbolizing eternal life because of the way they shed their skin so on the edge of the eye. I don't know if that was an in or out of character yawn.
In character.
But no, those are all very plausible.
Now sipping on my camelback full of wine.
Oh.
And at some point, the river kind of gets full of vines. And at this point, Captain Scalia goes, well, I'll wait for you here. But only until dark. Enjoy the jungle.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Enjoy your unsunk boat.
Oh, wait, hang on. So as we are sitting there before we go, I am going to take out my my book of shadows. I am going to erase Pierce's name from the back of the book, and I'm going to ask Captain Scalia to put her name in it, because if we need a quick escape, I can tell her to get the boat ready.
Okay. What
Good
is
thinking.
this like? Is this some contract thing? Am I like, what am I signing exactly?
Oh, this is just a thing, so if something comes up, then I can send you a message.
All right. She kind of looks at you warily, and then signs it.
Come on, I know I'm a tiefling, but come on. And then I'm going to do the thing where I'm gonna tap her name on a page and basically send her a message into her brain that says it wasn't really that.
All right. I do appreciate that my boat made it intact, and take care of the professor.
We will do our best.
Very well, good show, Captain. And as you walk, the jungle gets thicker, and everybody give me one more nature or survival check.
Okay.
Since I'm trying to pay attention now,
Will do.
I'm gonna help Ophelia, if I can.
Thank you, because I got a 9.
27 survival.
I got an 11 now for nature.
Helping!
Okay. So you hear, as you walk through, you hear a rumble from deep in the jungle. The ground shakes beneath you. And arriving in a... Well, you don't really so much arrive in a clearing, as a clearing is created in front of you, as trees are crashed aside. In front of you is a giant ape punching a Tyrannosaurus Rex in the face.
I'm sorry,
Oh my
run that by
God,
me one
yes.
more time?
Hello?
A what?
I
now?
knew it!
A what and a what now?
A
The king of the god.
a giant ape and a Tyrannosaurus Rex
Okay,
battling each other in the jungle.
First off, Godzilla is not a dinosaur, he's a lizard. There's a difference. Dinosaurs are more closely related to chickens than lizards.
Mm-hmm.
Second
Also,
of all-
they don't want to deal with copyright infringement.
Yes. It's just
Good.
how dare you do my man? How dare you do my man Gojira like this?
This is very good.
Uh,
So, I mean, they don't even notice us. They're just duking it out.
They are deep in duking it out. The T-Rex is trying to bite the giant ape, and can't, keeps hitting it with its tail. The giant ape keeps uppercutting the T-Rex, and the ground is shaking beneath you, and everybody give me a save to avoid being knocked.
what save,
Right.
dexterity?
Yeah, which save?
Oh, yeah, Dex.
Okay.
Oh, that's no good.
23.
I got a 21.
Nice.
Nice.
11.
Okay, so Shy, you are knocked prone, but you are the only one. Even the professor saved.
Oh no.
And trees start falling. The ground is rapidly changing around you as this fight starts leveling trees and destroying the terrain. And the professor goes, "This is fascinating! We should be recording this for posterity!"
Recorded in your mind. I think we need to back
Oh,
up.
indeed. But I
gonna
also
say,
think
with what?
maybe we should get out from underfoot.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, yeah, record with what? You want me to take out, like, my fantasy iPhone?
What the hell is an iPhone?
Yeah, like-
Basically, wait. I've got an
Just-
idea.
We can we can write down and draw the actions. It's the king and the god.
I
in
have
real
I have a
life.
better idea, and I go, Mystorius, and Mystorius comes out of the book, and I go, take notes, and you see Mystorius, like, images start flashing across Mystorius, and he's basically drawing pictures of the fight.
Oh, good.
Oh my gosh!
Oh, that's so cute!
Mystorius gets like one picture in, and Adara goes, "All right, you got a picture. Let's move."
So, yeah, you can use your next couple of actions to dash away from this if you would like.
Yeah.
Yes,
I
please.
would like that, please.
That seems
You don't want to join the fight?
I mean,
Oh.
we could, but this is really none of our business.
Yeah, I feel
Yeah,
like they
here-
got it handled.
Yeah, like, when you're fighting with someone, you don't need someone else coming in to separate it. I don't know what the beef is. I'm gonna tell them how to resolve their conflict.
Yeah, our usual move of walking into the middle of a fight and yelling, "Knock it off, explain yourselves," won't really work here.
Yeah, this has become the show of will the thieves interact or will it be not my circus, not my monkeys?
Yep.
Running past and hearing the grunting of the king and the roaring, screaming of the god as they blast through the jungle, you emerge at an ancient altar wrapped in vines. And the professor gets really excited. "It's the final landmark! It's the dais! It's the dais! The shrine is just up ahead! Oh, what a day! What a day!"
Can I inspect the dais? See if there's any writings, warnings, abandon all hope, ye who go beyond this point.
Sure! Yeah.
I'm gonna try and check it for traps while Shai tries and checks it for meaning.
Yeah, I'm just gonna check on the professor and make sure he's not about to die of a heart attack or something. He's gotten so excited so many times.
What kind of roll would you like me to make?
Are you... So you're checking to, like, Just give me an investigation.
Okay.
The Arby's, DW, not the Arby's!
Plus. So that's 24.
Okay. And Adara, were you... What were you doing?
I was gonna just like perception check it for traps.
Okay.
I roll with advantage, so I rolled a 1 and a 4. So 17.
What is with your dice these last couple days? Jeez.
I don't know.
So you don't see any traps. And Shy, you were investigating it with your hands or your eyes?
Mostly with eyes.
Okay. It looks like there may have been writing on this dais at one point, but it's worn away due to weather and time. There's vines that could have been intentionally grown around the way they're here. And what you can see beneath the vines look like snake sculptures.
Okay.
You don't see any warnings or anything of that.
Okay. But intentionally planting vines in this area could be a trap, or there could be, like, little difference between vines and snakes.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm thinking some kind of trap.
Okay.
Is it Is it trapped? I want to make sure Professor here doesn't, like, get strung up by his suspenders or anything.
I didn't see anything, but per usual, I will go first.
I'm
Well,
not
the
sure
dais
if it's...
isn't important. It's the shrine that's up ahead.
Oh.
Shy just gives him a bit of a confused look because she's just like, but
But
when
this is
it comes to things like this, context is important.
Shy's like, there's a perfectly good dais right here. DW, we're just gonna throw a familiar at it.
Yeah, I forgot to ask. Where are all your pets? I know
of,
Mystorious is here. Did you bring all your dogs and cats on the boat?
I kind of assumed we would, like, lodge them.
Okay.
Yeah,
Fred is
Dante
like,
would not
always
want
on
to go on a
my
boat.
Okay.
Yeah. Fred is usually on my shoulder. If
That's what I thought.
Like, the default, and then Piroshki's probably like just flapping behind, like a weird little gremlin butterfly or something.
All right, so Crouton and
Yeah,
Dante
it's like
are back at the...
Mysterious at least can duck into a book if it looks like...
More familiar NPC
Yeah.
at it. DW, we're not just gonna whip someone at the dais.
Anyway, if this is a landmark and the real thing, I guess, is up ahead, should we keep going?
I guess. We can always stop here another time.
Yes, we can always
Yeah.
check it out on the way back if we're not like in a massive hurry or anything, you know?
Like-
Excellent. Yes. Ahead. Onward. Adventure. And adjust his glasses before heading off.
I feel like
You
he doesn't get
emerge-
out much.
Oh, what were you gonna say?
I feel like he doesn't get out much. I just
He either
say,
gets out either gets out not at all or like way too much. There's like no in between.
yeah.
You emerge in a clearing. A large stone structure as high as the canopy is covered in vines and trees. Nature has reclaimed the stone and rock. You notice a large opening ahead. Air coming from it is cool and moist.
Weird. Someone leave the fridge open?
So it could have access to underground water.
Oh, interesting, yeah.
In any case, there's
Yes.
an opening. So I suggest we look for traps as we go forward.
On it.
Yes, we should do that.
Exploration mode, activate. I am going in front and looking for traps. Everywhere.
Shy's going to be looking for wards because that was specifically mentioned.
Okay. So, Adar, give me a perception check. Shy, give me an arcana. As you walk.
Oh my god.
in.
Get a new die. Get a new die out if it's giving you this much problem.
I
This
rolled
many
perception
problems.
with advantage. So I rolled a 1 and an 11. So 24.
Oh, well, at least you have one die that's being nice to you today.
It's not the same one is the problem.
Oh my
It's
god.
like, thank you for balancing out my die, Adara, because I just rolled a natural 20,
Nice.
which gives me a 33.
Nature
Okay.
is healing. Oh.
So, and Ophelia, what are you doing as you all walk into the shrine?
I'm trying to like give them space to look and make sure like the professor doesn't just run into it.
Okay.
And if he does, I'm going to try to like stop him and ask him like about stuff to keep him from like nosing around while they're trying to figure that out.
Ophelia's on
Okay.
babysitting duty while the adults.
Excuse you, I'm babysitting the adult.
No. Shy said what she said.
Yep.
Okay.
Shy said, did I stutter?
So, Adara, you don't find any traps as you walk in. The entrance opens into a large antechamber, and there are loads of stone structures. Some of them are statues in various forms. A lot of them are snakes, but some of them are humanoid. You were doing perception. Yes.
Yeah.
I'll come back. Sorry. Shy, you do not sense any magical words in this area. Though this is familiar in a lot of ways to other kinds of magic ruins that you've been in. Ophelia, as you are babysitting the professor, you see that the ground is just littered with bones.
Like
Bones,
human?
weapons, and debris.
Like human bones.
You can give
Like
me a nature
humanoid
check
bones.
to see.
Yeah, sure. While he's like talking, I'm like, that's a 6.
Okay.
I like the fact that Shai and Adara are so into what they're doing that they do not notice the scattering of bones
Right?
everywhere.
It's like you're walking on crunch.
Yeah, it could just be a bunch of pebbles.
It's hard to tell. They're varying sizes and broken up. And you know, humanoids come into varying in 5e, like from very small to very big. So it could be.
Okay. I'm gonna look over to the professor and be like, please excuse me for a moment. I'm gonna reach down and I'm gonna pick up a rock.
Okay.
And I'm going to just yell and be like, hold for a second, and like throw the rock into the room and see if anything happens.
I like that. Okay, so you're at the entrance right now.
Yes.
Okay.
Time to find out if spikes come out of the floor.
They do not. But
Take them down from the ceiling?
no.
Okay.
But exactly what Adara sensed, when I was going to come back to her, occurs. I'll say she notices it a split second before anybody else does. You throw that rock, and Adara senses movement coming from the bones on the floor. And in just that moment, the bones that are in the distance animate and become a massive snake made out of bones. And it seems like it was about to lunge at you, but goes for the rock instead, whirling its head around. And you now see a bone naga in front of you all.
Oh, yep, I know it.
Shai, you also notice, and Adara, you've met these before too, as you're looking around, that some of these statues in here are actually gargoyles.
All right.
They don't respond to the rock being thrown. They're just hanging at this point. But that bone naga is ready to play. So let's roll some initiative.
Let's.
Okay, I think Ophelia's come across gargoyles before. Do they speak a language?
I know you've come across Galeb Dur before. Gargoyles speak Terran.
Terran, okay.
All right. So I roll initiative with advantage.
Oh no.
I rolled a 2.
It's a bad start. What do you start with that?
I rolled a 2 and a 9. So 13.
Okay.
Someday I'll roll above a 10 again.
One of these days.
Remember the initiative that I rolled yesterday? Rolled that again.
For those of you that don't know, yesterday we recorded one of our holiday episodes. DW.
DW, we're busy.
My initiative
DW.
is 2.
No.
DW.
You know, the thing is about short rest is that they don't occur during battle. It will either occur before or after.
Right now. We see the bone naga, we turn around, we take a knee for an hour, and then we come back.
DW just said rest and bone.
Ophelia, what did you get for initiative?
I got a 5.
Ooh.
Okay. So the bone naga is going first.
Understandable.
Yeah, understandable. Have a nice day. Very unfortunate.
And let's see. Adara, you're in front?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, also, how does the professor react to these shambling bones becoming a snake?
At this point, he just kind of goes, aha! And let's see.
What a conversationalist.
Adara,
Yeah.
give me a wisdom saving throw, please.
A wisdom saving throw.
Yep. You are in front.
Oh! The dice paid off. Natural 20.
Oh,
Yay.
nice. So
TW.
you sense something coming over you, like your body starts to lock up, and then you're like, fuck that, and just absolutely shake it off.
Yeah.
And then it's your turn.
All right. Fuck that. I'm coming in, and I'm gonna swing. And
Do it.
this thing is made out of bone. And I have
Sure is.
learned from my experiences fighting things made of bone that this will go easier for me if I take out my maul. So I'm going to do that.
Okay.
And just make some swings.
Okay.
Play it like
I-
a xylophone.
I can't tell. Are these versatile or just two-handed? I'm gonna two-hand this because I wrote down two-handed. A maul.
What is it? A maul? I believe they're two-handed and versatile.
So anyway,
No, they're just two-handed.
cool. That's a 24 to hit.
Yeah, you will hit.
All right, please make me. How big is this creature?
This creature is capital L large.
All right, please make me a strength saving throw.
Right. That's 17 on the die, making
Bad.
it a 19.
19. Dang it, you pass.
Sorry.
That's okay. You will take a measly, what is this? 11 points of damage as I rolled nearly minimum. I'll have you know.
Okay.
But I'm going to attack again.
Do it.
I'm rusty. It's been a while since I've actually like two-handed a weapon. So I swing and glances off some ribs. But my next attack is 13 to hit. So
Yeah, that is not gonna cut it.
well, that's fine because my attack after that is gonna be a 22 to hit.
That will hit.
Okay, cool. Whip. Wow, I need new d6s. So that is 8 points of damage, bludgeoning.
Okay.
And as a bonus action, I'm gonna bite the bone snake.
Okay.
For a 27 to hit because I know what I'm about and it's not a maul apparently. Please take 12 points of damage from my bite.
Okay. How them
Good job,
bones
Adar.
taste?
I feel like they taste like normal bones unless there's something about this naga that you haven't told us. So little chalky.
Okay.
Not much
Every time
interesting.
you describe these, I imagine them like those candy cigarettes.
I've
Oh.
never
You know what
had
I
one
mean?
of those.
Oh, they're like the worst, chalkiest things you could ever bite into.
Blah. All right. Ophelia, you're up.
Necco wafer.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, they kind of taste like Necco wafers, but not. Okay. So I'm assuming I can only see the fact that this is a bone naga at the moment. Let's check to see if this is a thing. That's okay. They're considered undead. I know that. I just want to make sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to make sure if this thing has. It does have intelligence. Okay. Okay, we will do this. Okay. Close enough to me. I am going to cast Enervation. So
Okay.
you need to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Whoa. Bone naga, not so.
See, I would have
Especially
thought that
not with a nat 1.
I was gonna say I would have thought they would have been good at those, given the fact that it's a snake and they tend to be dexterous.
It is fairly dexterous, but I got a nat 1.
Okay. So that's fun for me. Okay. You're taking 48 necrotic damage to start.
Ooh. I
48? Oh, 4d8. Got
Yeah.
it.
That. Yeah, imagine how overpowered that would be. So you're taking 19 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
Yes.
Continue.
Yes. So every time the damage is done, I regain hit points equal to half of that.
Okay.
And this inky black tendril is wrapped around it.
Ooh.
Which, now this is the fun part, because I can use my action to automatically do damage to it.
Nice.
So I don't have to roll again.
Anything else, Ophelia?
That is it at the moment, but thank you.
Shy, you're up.
Still debating a little bit. Do I... Because the thing is, I can bring out my ultimate radiant weapon, or I can hit it with the lesser radiant weapon, give Adara advantage, and probably have Adara kill the thing, and save legend lore for later.
We've stolen enough shit from enough tombs to know that the hardest fight will not be at the door.
Fair enough.
I mean, yes, but also keep in mind, you guys also saw gargoyles on the wall.
It's true.
And also we have a short rest coming up. So keep that in mind.
You don't get spell slots back on a short rest.
We're going to have
I do.
we're going to have multiple enemies that will not be very susceptible to physical damage, I'm thinking. So actually, I'm going back to using my radiant weapon. I'm going to activate Dawn, and just going to put it right on top of the Bone Naga.
I think
Okay.
when you say activate Dawn, I think you mean like a dude named Dawn and you're activating him
Yeah.
for some reason. I don't
You've
know
activated
why.
my trap card.
Yeah, literally, and it's just like a dude named Dawn. And he's just hanging
Yep.
out.
It's like you just can't see them because they are within all of that light.
Yep.
Only Shy knows that they're there.
Oh no.
Yeah. It's like Donald Duck, but like lit up.
No.
Kingdom Hearts.
Alright, do me some magic.
Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. That's another nat one.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
The curse has been
balance.
passed on.
The
I'm
balance
free.
of light and
Nice.
darkness has been restored.
Yay.
Preview for Terrasmus coming up. I rolled like 3 nat 20s yesterday.
As did Draz.
This
Fun
is
fact.
the same die that I put in timeout because I kept critting on you.
So
Yes.
that is 25 points of radiant damage.
So Shy, how do you want to end this Bone Naga?
Nice.
Yeah, Shy is just going to be like, okay, there's this new spell I know, and just snaps her fingers, her horns flare brightly, and all of a sudden, this huge column of light, which is 30-foot radius, so it probably takes up most of the room, actually. It just descends on the Bone Naga, and it disintegrates.
Oh my god.
The light is shaped like a man.
Or like a duck.
Professor Halt
Featherless.
applauds.
Featherless chicken, behold a man.
I was gonna say yeah.
Anyway.
I have a philosophy minor that was very funny to me.
Also, there's now this column of light in the middle of the room that if the gargoyles start moving, Shy can move with a bonus action.
Did we all
Or
see
people can just, like, toss the gargoyles into.
Did we all see the gargoyles or was it just Ophelia?
Oh, you all saw them.
okay,
you
good.
would recognize them from the other statues in here.
Yeah.
Right.
I didn't think I saw the gargoyles because I haven't gone inside yet.
Right. Shy and Adara saw the gargoyles.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
All right.
But yeah, I said you would recognize them because you've like encountered enough of them at this point.
Yep.
And you've also encountered enough weird statues.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right. So are we out of initiative? Or
You are.
Oh.
Oh,
All right.
I can't wait to get back into it.
You're right. It's coming right back.
Ugh!
It's fine. You know, it's
I will
don't
say
come
Dawn-
back the way
Dawn
they
only does last a minute after we're out of initiative, so...
Oh, I mean, you want to just
Do you
pick
want
a
to
fight.
take out those gargoyles?
Yeah.
You know what? I think I will. I'd rather not leave them to come after us later.
Are they inherently evil?
Give me an Arcana check.
I'm trying to remember.
Good question.
Because I'm like, if they're not evil and they're just gonna offer us like coffee or something, I'm not gonna bother them. Oh, that's a 10.
So, with Arcana, I got 28.
They are chaotic evil.
Yeah, I'm taking them out.
Okay.
Ed.
I'll go
I
back
have
to the battle
rolled
music again.
to add them to the initiative.
I'll just... There we go. Battle music's back.
You're like, well, we get it all for 5 seconds, and now here we go again.
You got Kevin McLeod's unnatural situation for 25 seconds.
So
Hey.
top of the round, the gargles rolled higher than all of you.
The gargles!
And the gargles.
Whoa.
Gargles. And hey, you're each gonna get attacked by a gargoyle.
Alright.
That sounds
I'm in the doorway. How are they gonna get over here? They gotta.
Because there's 3 of them. There's one for each of you.
I was
Do I
gonna
get an
say
AOL
yeah,
on
but
one of them?
They can fly 60 feet.
I was gonna say yeah, but wouldn't that be an opportunity attack if they fly by like a door and shy to try to get to me? Because I'm like right in the doorway. I'm not even in.
I'll do
I
it.
could have 2 attack Adara if you would like.
I mean, that's also fine.
Yeah,
Okay.
if they want to come and attack me, they can do so. I'm just saying they're gonna probably have an opportunity attack against them then.
1 flies up to Adara and misses.
F.
2 flies up to Adara, misses with a bite, but does hit you with a claw.
I
Alright.
was gonna say F, but oh, okay.
Because a 23 will hit you,
Yeah.
to my knowledge.
Yeah.
7 slashing damage.
Alright.
And the other one's gonna go for Shy. I got the exact same number on my die. That is a 21 to hit you, Shy.
That does hit.
So that is 3 slashing damage with the claw.
The
And-
claw.
7 slashing damage from the bite.
Okay.
And then Adara, you're up. You have
Alright.
2 gargoyles on your face.
Not for long. I'm going to, I'm gonna fucking switch to my axe. This mall sucks. It's old. I've earned better equipment at this point. And I'm gonna hack at the one that hit me first.
Okay, go for it.
Cause that's gonna be a 29 to hit.
Cool.
And they're flying, right?
Yeah.
Alright, make me a strength saving throw, please.
Cool. That's a nat 1.
Excellent. You fall prone. And you are taking 19 points of damage.
19 points of damage. Tell me,
Yeah.
is your weapon adamantine?
No, but it is magic, but it's not adamantine.
Okay. So
Plus
that's
2.
Okay. So it doesn't do as much damage as you would expect,
That's
but it does do some damage.
I don't own adamantine shit, and I don't know that that's a thing about gargoyles, so I'm just gonna keep going.
Yep.
But I have advantage now, because it's prone. So, next attack. I rolled this attack with advantage.
I should roll some damage for it falling out of the sky.
I mean, I assumed it was close enough for me to reach, so I don't know if it would take fall damage from falling.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true.
I rolled this attack with advantage, so I got a natural 1. And an 11, so does a 23 hit?
Yes, it does.
Wait,
Cool.
wait, a 1 and an 11? That sounds familiar.
Gargles.
Gargles. Alright, please take another 12 points of damage.
Okay.
And then we're taking a short rest after this. So, I'm gonna make another attack. How beat up does this gargoyle look?
Not very.
Alright.
Your axe
Please,
aren't doing as much as you thought.
please make me a wisdom saving throw as I get a 25 to hit.
Okay. Oh geez, my dice are mean today. That's a 6.
Alright.
The dice
Fail.
curse of ink returns.
You are now frightened of me. And you
Okay.
also take another math 21 points of damage.
Okay.
And as a bonus action, I'm going to bite the gargoyle.
Do it.
My adamantine teeth. They're not adamantine. That's a 21 to hit.
Cool.
So that'll
Just see
be
you getting an adamantine grill.
that'd be fun. Another 12 points of damage. So I'm rolling well on bite damage and nothing else. But that's my turn. I do not want to move.
Okay. Ophelia, you are up.
Okay, how are the gargoyles looking so far?
One of them looks pretty, I don't want to say bloodied because it's made of stone, but it looks shattery.
I was
The
gonna say it
other
looks like
two-
it's starting to crack.
Yeah, the other 2 have taken no damage.
Okay.
Dustied.
Dusty. Y'all looking ashy. Okay. Okay, yeah, we'll do this. Wait, what are gargoyles considered undead and or constructs?
Nope.
Okay, I didn't think so. Okay, so I am going to look for it. I am going to look at one of the ones that is undamaged and say, wow, there's friend's not looking that good. You're gonna have to make me a Constitution saving throw now.
Okay. And that is a 12.
Let's hope I have 98s.
Oh my god!
That's 5.
Can always roll it with the Google.
I could, but I don't like random number generators. I have beef with them.
It's more fun when you earn all the little bits of plastic, too.
It does. It's someone said the other day, they're like, they make a clicky clack noise and make me feel alive. And that's how it's going.
Oof.
Okay. The reason I asked is because if it would have been undead, it wouldn't have taken any damage. Or like a construct, like it doesn't work on those things. And I was like, well, we've come across these before, so I want to know, because I personally don't.
Oh my gosh, Atara, I was wrong for you. It said from non-magical attacks not made with adamantine weapon.
Okay.
So that first one is dead.
Nice.
There are 2 gargles.
So yeah, I'm looking at the one who just like dealt with watching his friend fall, and I'm like, oh, it doesn't look so good for you. Let's see. You are taking 34 points of necrotic damage.
Ooh, dang. Okay.
And that is my turn.
All right. Shy.
All right, I'm going to move the column of dawnlight, and I probably should be able to maneuver it so I can get 2 of them. I know I wouldn't have been able to get 3, but I might be able to get 2
Okay.
without hitting Adara.
Go for it.
All right, so I will need con saves.
1 each.
What?
It's another nat 1.
Oh my god!
And a 7 for the other one.
This is to make up for the Tarask.
Yes.
So
It
do
really
make up.
is.
double damage to the nat 1.
Oh, rip. Rip.
So that would be 23 points of damage.
To the 23 damage, and then doubled for the one with the nat 1.
Yes.
Okay. So
I'm just imagining, though, that one of them is attacking Adara, one of them is attacking Shy, and all of a sudden the light just, like, creeps forward from behind them and engulfs them.
and one of them explodes in a burst of light.
Beautiful.
Nice.
And the other one is seriously hurt. Oh my god, I rolled 2 14s on my die. And is still gonna try and bite and claw at Shy. And does an 18 hit you?
Yes, that is my armor class.
Okay. So. God. 7 piercing damage as it tries to bite your nose.
You know, actually, though, that was just my bonus action.
Oh, shit! I'm sorry. Keep going.
You know what? Since you said it was pretty well damaged, yeah, I think Shy would try and hit it in the face.
Go for it.
Fucking punch it.
Actually, she has her whip.
Whip it good.
I think that would be a great thing to try and hit it with the whip and like tear an arm off or something.
Yeah. Is the whip magical?
It is.
Oh, nice. Oh, yeah, it's that one. Is it the silver whip?
Yeah, it's the silver whip that she got from Adara.
Okay.
Yes, that one. I remember this now.
So that's 26 to hit.
That will hit.
It's not much damage, but 7 points of damage.
All right.
just to add insult to injury. Now you may attack me.
Oh, thank you.
Unless
Thank you,
that
Zan.
does
Very
it.
generous of you. Thank you.
It may not attack you.
Oh,
Haha.
It
Shai
was
said
very
I
hurt.
would.
That is exactly how many hit points it had left.
oh, beautiful.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I was gonna say, Shai really said, I would like to battle you, but you seem to be disarmed, and then ripped its arm off.
Beautiful.
So Shy,
Yes.
how do you win that fight?
Basically, after seeing that she exploded the gargoyle attacking Adara, and the one in front of her is cracking, I say that she aims for an arm, but ends up getting the neck instead, and just kind of like tugs it right off.
Yeah.
Damn. Yikes. What a rough day. The gargoyle's in the terrible, very good, not bad day.
Oh no.
Yep. And if all the gargoyles are gone, she'll just let Dawn go, because
Yeah.
no longer needed.
And the professor applauds.
Shai will give a bow.
So were you all going to take a short rest?
We're legally
Yes, we are.
obligated.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we are contractually obligated to take a
Channel
short
points
rest.
mandate it.
Yes.
All right, as we are contractually obligated to take a short rest, I think we are going to take a short rest too. So everybody here, hang on, get a beverage, get a stretch, and we'll be back in 5 minutes, folks.
All right.
Yay.
See ya.
we are Threeflings, three tieflings adventuring through the UNCAGED Anthology. Today we are playing Scales of Truth by Jackie Young from UNCAGED Volume 3. And the Tiefs just took a short rest after fighting a bone naga and some gargoyles. So,
Thanks, DW.
get into it. And a reminder, Ophelia still has that crit hanging out.
Oh, yeah.
Although I don't know if you need it because I keep rolling that once.
It's the principle
Okay.
of the thing.
Do have it.
Yes.
All right. After
Overkill.
our short rest in the cave, just outside the cave area, we can go back in and look at the rest of it. What else is in here?
There is a dimly lit antechamber that you were just in, full of bones and strange statues.
Interesting.
What do the non-gargoyle statues look like?
Some of them look like carved snakes. Some of them look like various humanoids. They're lined up kind of in an odd way. Some of them look like they're maybe load-bearing statues, almost pillars. Others seem to be, the load-bearing ones look older, weathered. Some of the other ones are more scattered and oddly posed in ways that look frightened. Hands in front of faces.
I was gonna say,
Or
do we...
holding swords or bows.
Do they look like they could have possibly been petrified?
Yep.
Oh, they sure do. You know this. You know this well.
I was gonna say, I'm gonna look to Shy and Adar and be like, do we wanna get them out of the petrification?
It's like, first, do we know if gargoyles can petrify?
Give me.
Or are we looking
honor
at
shot.
something else in here?
Yeah.
Can gargoyles petrify? I don't remember that.
I got a 5 on my Arcana check.
Oh, that guy is gone.
I got 26.
Where did she go? Nobody knows. I'm trying to. Oh god, she's gone.
Oh no.
Oh my fucking god.
I will just tell you, they cannot.
Okay, so we are also looking for something that can petrify us in here.
All right.
Which means that possibly we should refrain from doing something that might be a little lengthy, like unpetrifying people.
Yeah.
Well, no, the reason I ask is because I have the wand.
Mm-hmm.
True. Yeah, but
On my die.
perhaps we should find the thing that's doing the petrifications before, we unpetrify them and then they just get repetrified.
Do they all seem to be kind of in the same area or looking at something? Or are they did they get rearranged?
Scattered around.
Okay.
You can tell there's various ages of statues. Some of them look like they were built with the temple. They're weathered. They're snake-like or humanoid, but maybe Yanti a little bit. And then there are various humanoids that are definitely adventure-y looking that are frozen in combat or fear. And
So-
those are not load-bearing statues. Those are more like decor.
So, I'm sure we're all thinking it. Petrified people plus snake theme kind of leads you in the direction of a Medusa. But,
It's entirely possible.
could be something else.
Other things can petrify.
It's true.
But I admit, most of the time when we've run across this specifically,
Historically, it's been Medusas. But these ones that were petrified, does it seem like they've been moved from somewhere?
It does not.
Okay. Then I'm just gonna look out for signs of a hidden Medusa? Traps?
well,
Medusa trap.
Yeah.
Crouching tiger hidden Medusa.
Potential, it's one of those paintings, but the eyes, slide out and then people can look through them.
I'm just going to assume that she's wandering around these ruins somewhere and we just haven't found her yet.
Yeah. But I'm on high alert while you people figure out how to get further in the... wherever we're going.
onward down to adventure. I see we definitely hired right people. Excellent, excellent.
So yeah,
As you pass... Oh, go ahead.
I'm just gonna consider myself on watch, I guess.
Yes.
As you pass another darkened tunnel that opens into a second large chamber, you are greeted by large stone doors with 2 massive snake carvings on it. A large pedestal with 3 figurines rest in the center. Broken stone columns and bones line the edges of the room. 3 hooded figures surround you and halts. Each is adorned by a golden mask. 2 of them stand blocking your exit, and the third glides past the pedestal. They speak in unison with a discordant harmony. We seek your aid and promise no harm will come to you.
They seek
What
our
do you
aid.
need help with?
We are 3 sisters, former beauties and truth sisters. And one at a time they introduce themselves. Akora, Aegle, and Ongla. We sought to uncover the secrets and became cursed. We failed to solve the riddle and were given hidden forms.
Given what?
Hideous forms.
Oh.
The relic beyond the stone door may hold the cure. But we cannot
Cannot what?
get past the doorway.
All right.
Well,
Obligatory insight check.
yeah.
Sure.
I'm also going
While
to...
she's doing that, Shai's going to inspect the door.
Yeah.
Okay.
While you two both do that, I'm going to, like, look up at the statues and be like, I mean, the forms aren't that hideous. It's okay. You're not terrifying.
Well, these
We
are.
have-
This wasn't the statues, right? This was like 3 separate people who were here.
There are
Or-
3 statues.
There are 3 statues they're talking.
There are
Okay.
3 statues that resemble cloaked women with obscured features. Also, around you are 3 cloaked women wearing golden masks.
This is different. But, no, yeah, I will, like, I'll be like, well, I'm gonna, like, look at the statues and, like, talk without, like, directly looking at them, because I don't want to
Okay.
do that to them. And be like, yeah, well, I'm sure it's not that bad. I mean, like, I've met several Medusas, I've met several Nagas, Wanti at this point. Like, it's not that big of a deal. And I won't look at you if that's something that makes you concerned.
18 on insight.
They seem fairly truthful. It's hard to tell because of their masks. Though at this point you see Haltz, seeing that, you notice Haltz, his posture changing a little bit, and seeing that you're kind of feeling them out. She goes, well, now that we're all together, I should tell you. I've known these 3 ladies for quite some time. This is actually why I brought you here, because I was in fact stumped by this riddle myself. And I was hoping that, well, I didn't tell you about the Medusas in advance because most adventurers try and kill them, but I'd heard you were a bit knowledgeable about them. And, well, now that we're all here and friends, we can solve this puzzle. Apologies for the deception, but you never know how people will respond to, sending them on an adventure and possibly
Can I
sending them to
insight?
the deaths.
Can I insight check him now because he seems far too nervous?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do that, and I'm gonna, while you're doing that, I am going to, assist by, like, saying stuff and seeing how he reacts, like, in his body language.
Okay.
So I will be like, oh, Medusas, yes, we have lots of experience with Medusas. I'm going to, like, kind of, like, gesture in the direction of them and be like, I bet okay, Medusa, becoming a Medusa can be a curse for some people, but we've met several Medusas that are actually quite lovely, and I want to see how he kind of, like, reacts to me saying, like, it's not that bad.
I got a 27 insight.
Okay, so first Ophelia, you're watching Haltz during this, right?
Yeah. And also, I
He's-
want to, like, check the body language of the, like, women to
And
see if that,
Chai's-
like, relaxes them.
And Chai is also going to chime in with, I'm also a curse breaker of some renown, so we may find another solution if what's behind the door doesn't work.
So, Shy, you get that he's on the up and up. You get that he, like, adventures a lot. He may have come here before. But looking at him, he actually corrects you, goes, "Oh, no. I encountered the sisters on a previous expedition, not to here. I am very excited to be here, actually. But they've been here before, and, well, I encountered them in the forest when I was investigating the god and the king, and well, how exciting was that to see them in the flesh?"
Oh, I see.
Ophelia, as you see them, when you say you've met Medusas before, Professor Halt is kind of like, "Yeah, this is why I hired you three." The three women kind of shy away and seem uncomfortable with that.
Okay, interesting. Okay, noted.
Do they react to Shai's offer to break the curse?
They do. And in tandem, they just say, like, "We believe the way to break the curse is beyond the door. Other paths have failed, though we are willing to listen if you are willing to."
Shai will give a bow of her head and just go back to studying the door.
The door has no handles, and there seems to be no obvious way to open it. Dara, what are you up to?
I think just kind of watching everyone and also trying to suss out their whole vibe, because the move of like, "Oh yeah, I totally know them. I knew them the whole time," was also weird. But since that seems to be settled, she'll probably go over to where Shai is and start trying to help, like, investigate the door situation.
Okay. And Ophelia, what about you?
Okay.
Let's say, Ophelia, you were closest to the figurines. So you would see that the figurines are standing on a pedestal. Beneath the pedestal are 3 circular rings with carved words and snake icons. They are on rotatable stone circles.
Interesting. Okay.
And in stream setup, I put the way that they are oriented. You can move them by row, not by column. Okay. So under the left one, it says truth, and then there is a snake icon, and then a blank pedestal, then a blank. The middle one, beneath it has a blank. Beneath that it says wisdom, and beneath that is a snake icon. The right goddess, beneath it has a snake icon, and then a blank, and beneath that it says liar.
So we can only move the icons, like, left and right, not up and down?
Yes.
My instinct is immediately to line up the snake icons.
What?
Okay.
Team thoughts?
Okay, so move wisdom to the right.
Anybody can give me a religion or intelligence.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll do religion. Yeah,
I'll do some sort of intelligence check. Maybe history?
Or I meant investigation, sorry, but yeah.
I'll
religion-
investigate.
I'll let you do history.
Investigation is an 18.
I got a
History-
23.
History would be a 30.
Nice.
Okay.
I got a 23 for religion.
Okay. So, Ophelia, you know that these represent 3 goddesses that are the 3 forms of truth.
3 forms of truth, you said?
Mm-hmm. you recall way back when seeing a carving of, or like a woodblock print of a goddess of wisdom that had a snake on either side.
Ooh.
So I have a clarifying question for this as I try and multitask and see if I can get the visual set up for everyone. Can we, like, do they just, like, slide back and forth, or can we swap places in the rows?
They rotate
Oh, they...
like a big circle
Oh, okay.
Oh.
by row.
That's different.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try and get this up in the map view for everyone.
So, like, if you moved truth to the middle, the snake icon would then be under the left goddess, as opposed to, and there would be a blank under the right. Does that make sense?
So everything moves.
Yeah.
You can move each row individually.
Yes. So the way that I'm imagining it is kind of like my brain just went Skyrim again. It's like if you have wheels, they're at different points on a wheel. Like if you split the wheel into 3. So like one part of it says truth, one of it has nothing, one has a snake icon, and then they stack on top of each other.
Yes.
So it's like if it's like a cylinder of 3 wheels with 3 sections, and you can turn them. So when you turn them, it moves the whole thing. So like for example, if we were to say turn the top wheel right, the snake icon would go under the left goddess, truth would go to the middle, and then the right goddess would have nothing underneath it. So like the whole row shifts with it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Does that help, Zan?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I like how DW was like, like a combination lock, and I was like, yeah, like Skyrim.
So
so we're, from Shy's knowledge, trying to get wisdom with a snake icon on either side of it?
Up and
Yeah.
down. So snake, wisdom, snake.
Okay.
So
So then we would only need to rotate the top one.
So if we move the top one left, but what did Ophelia get from her check?
So this is about the 3 different versions of the goddess of truth.
3 different forms of truth.
Yeah, the different like forms of truth, and I didn't get any other information.
Nope.
on that.
Also, I had gotten an 18 on my investigation.
Okay.
I don't know if that got me anything.
Yeah. You would also, I'll say you figured out how to work the puzzle.
All right.
You figured out that you can move them by like the rows move.
So, okay. Just putting this out there. If we want a snake icon on the top and the bottom, we can move
Up the goddess of wisdom.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I'm just trying to figure this out because I don't think we should have truth over liar. So I don't think wisdom should be in the middle.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, what do the 3 goddesses look like?
They all look like hooded figures. You
Okay.
can't discern their faces. They all look the same.
Okay. So we can either then choose to move wisdom left or right. Like the whole section of wisdom.
Okay, if we move wisdom right and then move liar right, then truth and liar will be on the same one, which I don't think.
Yeah.
So if we move wisdom left, and the bottom one with liar left as well, and then move the truth one left twice, then that means there's snake, wisdom, snake, and then Liar's in the middle, and Truth
Is
would
also in the middle?
would be on the top with a snake underneath.
You have solved the puzzle.
Okay.
Yay!
Haha.
Oh,
Good
because-
on us! We
so,
did
like,
it!
because there's a snake blocking them, it's okay, or?
I have the solved puzzle beneath it, spoiler tagged. You can look at it and see how it...
Yeah, it's like basically you couldn't have
Chat.
Truth and Liar in the same column,
Yep.
but Wisdom also had to have a snake on either side.
Yes. And if you moved it a certain way, like for example, if you shifted the top thing left to have snake, wisdom, snake, then
Truth
truth
and
Yeah, no,
Liar
I
on
get
the
that.
same
left to
column.
come back around.
I get that. I guess I'm confused about why shifting it again works, but I will just figure it out on my own time.
I had to actually, like, make the solution chart to figure it out.
Alright. Yeah, I feel like this is probably not the easiest puzzle to do in, like, Theater of the Mind. But anyway.
Yeah, it's like normally I'm really good at these, but I was just like, wait a minute.
Yes.
So, solving the puzzle and identifying the left goddess as wisdom, the middle as the liar, and the right goddess as the truth. The doors open.
Okay.
We can't keep throwing familiars at things. Please.
I mean, Mysterious is a very good boy, but
The sisters, thank you. Say, we will wait. Good luck. You've solved
Yes.
we.
Yes. Please be
Yes.
safe.
It is unknown.
What?
We heard none of what you just said.
It is unknown what lies beyond those doors.
Well,
we're pretty good at delving into the unknown.
yeah.
Yes. We do like to do that a lot.
I'll go first.
Okay.
Halts, well, I'll be coming with you. Let's go. I'd always
Okay.
use a wizard's help.
Okay, so
Why are we just now realizing that he's a wizard?
What do you
No,
mean?
I realized it earlier. That's why
Yeah.
I was like joking about wizards. That's why,
He
like,
was-
when I said, "Oh, some people get too big for their spellbooks," and Gwen was like, "Yeah, but you're a pact of the tome," and I'm like, "Yeah, well, I'm not a wizard, as in I'm not this weird
Anyway.
professor, man."
Shai's gonna make sure that she's directly behind Adara.
Yeah, as intended.
And Ophelia's gonna be like, "Get behind me, professor. It'll be okay."
Yeah, wait in the back, old man.
wait in the back, little soft wizard boy. I have an AC of 19. Come on.
And as
Behind
many
the s-
HP.
Behind the stone doors, a long hallway with several rows of columns stretches forward. There are more carvings with two serpents coiled together until you reach the end. Two large serpents, one emerald green and the other a dark charcoal gray, slither and coil around one another near a large carving etched in gold. As you walk through the hallway, you immediately recognize that you are being subjected to a zone of truth spell. Give me a wisdom saving throw if you would like to resist it.
Yes.
I would not like to resist it.
I was gonna say I don't have
It
anything
makes
to lie
no
about.
difference to me.
Yeah, I have nothing to lie about.
I got a 7, so I'm using Indomitable
Okay.
to re-roll that.
Or
Well,
would.
I don't. It's the principle of
Adara's
the
just
thing.
like, you can't tell me what to do.
Idara's main character trait is "fuck you, don't tell me what to do." Does
I
a
just
16
think-
do it?
It does.
Hey.
Continue on. Adara now the only person who can lie.
Well, I mean, can is a strong word.
Does the wizard look uncomfortable with not being able to lie?
No, he didn't make for the save.
Oh,
Okay.
so he's got nothing to hide either. Interesting. Okay.
Good.
Good.
Both you see two the massive snakes look at the four of you, and then their eyes glare at Adara for
course.
just a second.
They said, "Bitch."
Then they continue to bob their heads and coil and intertwine. Greetings, seekers. The emerald serpent hisses. There is one final test. Prove your merit and determination. You will be judged like those before you, the gray serpent hisses. If you prove worthy, you shall claim what you seek. A final query, seekers. You may produce but one answer. The emerald serpent hisses a short passage. You faced truth, lies, and wisdom, all to test a theorem. The solution, of course, falls under criticism. There is a fourth perspective. Truth, lying, and wisdom. What is the fourth?
Snakes. I looked at the puzzle.
Yeah, sure. Sure. So it's truth, wisdom,
And lies.
Truth,
lies.
wisdom, and lies.
and it's the four aspects of what now?
What falls under criticism? A fourth perspective.
I have an idea, but can I like do a roll to see if there might be a better one?
Sure, you can give me an intelligence or wisdom check of your choice, and you can roll with advantage because Haltz is here to like hash it out with you.
Okay.
Yeah. I was gonna say I have like no idea what you're asking me. I'm sorry, like my brain
It's like
picked a
I'm gonna say my idea first,
Okay.
before I even roll. But I'm thinking memory. It's very changeable with perspective.
Interesting.
Okay, so with advantage, that's which. What would Shy use in order to answer this question? I think she'd use history.
Okay.
She'd kind of like search through what she knows best. And that will be a 30.
Dang.
Nice.
I rolled a
Okay.
17.
Nice.
Haltz goes, no. But is correct. Memory can be shaded by lies. But remember, those three goddesses all dealt with the use of a truth. Do we tell the truth? Do we use our wisdom? Do we use our word to lie? So perhaps, perhaps if we combine them, what? Is it? Does it matter what? Oh dear.
Jess, you're cutting out.
You're cutting out really
does-
bad tonight.
Does it matter what we do? Oh dear, what a quandary.
The fourth perspective existential crisis.
Oh no. So
Fourth perspective debate.
fourth perspective is criticism.
Philosophy.
The fourth perspective. God,
We haven't disproven snakes.
Oh,
Wait, I'm gonna look up.
Final answer.
I'm
No.
gonna look up the six. Wait, hold on. Do we get one answer for all of us or one answer for each?
There is one answer.
All right.
Yeah, but like I know that there's like one. Okay, so it's one for all of us. Okay, cool.
So can others of us make other checks to get other hints?
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
May I make an insight check as I'm just kind of reading, the way that they ask the question, because that's always like.
I'm also thinking like something like philosophy or morality, because the thing is, things like truth and lies and wisdom change with morality and philosophy and public perception
Okay.
over time.
I was gonna say, at least in my head, I'm thinking time because time reveals all truth. But I am going to use that critical success I got earlier, and I'm going to do a wisdom check for that.
Nice.
So that's a 27.
Nice.
Dang.
My insight is a 26.
Hey.
I'm thinking Ophelia just joins in on the philosophical discussion and goes, yeah, but what about this out-of-the-box idea?
I mean, I'd like to imagine that Ophelia is the kind of person where, like, you think that she's got nothing going on, but then she's like, yeah, but have you pondered that maybe our existence in the universe is something but a minute individualism?
Wait, you have a +7 to wisdom?
As my saving throw, yeah.
Oh.
Oh, we were doing checks, not
Yeah.
saving throws.
Oh, okay. What do you want me to roll then for that? Like,
It's okay, you got a nat 20. I said any wisdom or intelligence ability check that made sense.
yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, most of my rolls for intelligence and stuff are like +7 anyway.
Okay. So, Adari, you're doing an insight check.
Yeah.
So, I'll say you can determine, they're trying to figure out, like, how actions are affected by truth and lying. What people do and how they shade perspective. And Ophelia, out of the blue, you have an epiphany. Thinking of a joke that your mom used to laugh about, saying that people talked about the road to hell being paved with this, when instead it's actually paved with fire and demon wars and blood wars and silly mortals thinking it's paved with good intentions.
So that's the answer?
It's like all of a sudden Ophelia says this joke and Shy's just like, but that's it.
Yes! Oh, I was like, Ophelia's like, it's a joke! Okay, it's good intentions.
Is that your final answer?
I
As opposed to snakes. And they glare again at Adara.
First of all, fuck off. Second of all, that was obviously a joke.
Yeah,
The
you
two
just seem like jokes.
The two serpents rear their heads and look at each other for confirmation. They both nod and give you a bow. The large snakes hiss low, and a small tremor erupts as the wall with the gold inscriptions begins to separate, to reveal something wrapped in a red cloth. Take it. It is yours, Ysira hisses. May you find more wisdom in your travels and life's journey. Leliara gives you her blessing.
Cute. I will reach out and take it.
It is a book.
Oh. What kind of book?
You can give me an Arcana check.
Yeah, sure, why not? That's a 15.
Shy's
Okay.
fingers are itching to open that book.
This
You
is
open it and like sucks yourself soul in.
No.
a tome of understanding.
Ooh.
That do? Let's see.
It contains intuition and insight exercises, and the words are charged with magic. Not only is the cure to revert the Stone Sisters, the Medusas, back to their true form in here, but if you spend 48 hours over 6 days or fewer studying the book's contents and practicing its guidelines, your wisdom score increases by 2, as does your max for that score.
Nice.
It then loses magic, but regains it a century later. So one of you. Read
Oh
this.
man.
I mean, Shy really wants to read that book.
Clerics also like
but your
wisdom.
wisdom is also like
I know.
It's
I
also
know.
her most
It's
important
It's
stat.
just like, I mean, Shy's going to read the book anyway. It's just, it won't have any power for her if she reads it after someone else.
Yeah. How about we decide that in the Patreon video?
Yes.
Yep, we'll figure it out.
Uh,
But I mean, the fact that it not only increases the wisdom score, but also the cap for that means that Shy could.
Yeah.
yes.
Anyway, Idara sees, I guess, Ophelia and Shy just both like staring at the book and is like, all right, and we're leaving with it. Come on. Like,
Okay.
hand on
Thank you.
each back.
Like turns around, waves. Thank you. Have a good one.
Learn and have our blessings. Be well.
Thank you. You too.
Unclear on what the truth-telling spell was about. Didn't
I think
seem
it was
very
the-
necessary.
I think it's like a thematic thing.
I think it's also so that they can be sure of our intentions.
It's fucking rude and invasive.
I mean, there's worse things you can do.
Sure. Just saying.
May I see that book, please? I won't do the exercises. I just want to cure the sisters. Unless you would like that.
Inside check. I want to know if he actually wants to cure them. Or if
Well, I
he's
mean,
just like,
he has to spend days looking at it in order to. Shy would be like, "Oh, of course. Can I assist?"
Absolutely, absolutely.
I just want to know if he actually wants to like do this, or if he just wants to take the book and leave. That was a 17.
He definitely wants to cure them. He likes them a lot.
Yes. Yes, we can absolutely do that. Yes, I can help as well.
So, with the three of you and Adara just hanging out, chanting this ritual, there is a flash of light, and the sisters remove their masks and unveil their hoods. They are beautiful women, triplets, with emerald eyes. One of them steps forward. Thank you for your understanding and your kindness. We failed the trials and overstepped our bounds. You have our eternal gratitude.
Oh, well, thank you. We're glad we could help.
I knew they would do it. Well done, well done. Let's head back to the port. Drinks are on me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yay.
And then we
let's
can go
be
to
on
the
the
tea
lookout
thing.
for and see if that fight is still going on.
Yes, perhaps we can catch it. Or see who won and study the remains.
Hey,
I mean, at the very least, I'd like to see if somebody's won by now.
Is there anything else you would like to do before you head off back to Port Gibraltar?
I
Don't-
think I'm good personally.
Yeah, I think we're all set.
Yeah,
Having
I think so.
Having saved the day and required a tome of understanding, you return to Port Gibraltar with stories of your adventures and exploits, and are treated to a hearty meal by the professor and the
And the what?
And the captain, Captain Scalia.
Yes.
And that is where we leave Scales of Truth by Jackie Leon.
Yay.
Uncaged Volume 3.
Yay, Jackie!
Yay!
Stick around, folks, because we're going to do a raid. But first, let's find out where you can find these wonderful... finding a lot. First, let's hear where you can find these wonderful people in the real life. Starting with Adara. Who are you? Where can we find you?
I'm GwenDB all over the internet, and you can find me mostly on Twitter, where I post art sometimes because I'm an illustrator, and lately I've been posting a lot of Uncaged Goddesses updates because Uncaged Goddesses, Volume 5 of Uncaged, all Tier 4, all Goddesses, is coming soon. Keep an eye out. It's gonna be early next year, and it is on schedule, alarmingly.
You just jinxed it. There it goes.
I know, but like,
Off it goes.
with over 70 contributors, somehow we are still following the same schedule that we originally made back in June. So like, woo, wow.
Heck yeah. Shy. Who are you? Where can we find you?
Hey, I'm Van Larson. You can find me under Pale White Rabbit on Twitter and Instagram. And I also have an online store where you can purchase prints and stuff, which I will put a link in the chat. So if you want cool artwork, because I also illustrate things, you can do so. They make great gifts.
And Ophelia, who are you? Where can we find you?
Hey, my name is Ink. You can find me on Twitter at These Dead Pens, where I do things and I post art rarely, but more now that that I'm actually working on stuff. I am also contributing to the Uncaged Goddesses book. I'm doing illustration and working with these wonderful people. And I just in general on Twitter like to meme and scream this week, hey, maybe wash your hands, maybe consider stop going to conventions. Maybe, we're still in a panini, folks. Please. Please. Please.
And I'm Jess. You can find me on Twitter. It's all below. And we are about to go shoot our behind the scenes Patreon video, which you can find by supporting our Patreon. We do that every week. And we also have a Discord full of nonsense. So thank you for joining us today and every week that we're here. We love hanging out with you. Join us next week when we are playing Ghastly Grins by Judy Black from Uncaged Volume 1. And right now, let's go raid Dread Void Witch. She's playing Valheim, and it sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun. So thank you so much, everybody. Have a really great rest of your weekend. We love you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.